Are you suffering with migraine or headache if you're mistaken and you does not know what to do or how to take the treatment and what are the things which you can do? Why I'm doing this migraine video on this summer is because migraine is also going to get trigger during the summer season. For some people, not for everyone. So myself Dr. Megha from Homeopathic Clinic. I'm a practitioner of homeopathy from 5 years. Today in this video I'll be discussing about how you can really naturally cure your migraine with natural home remedies and with homeopathic remedies also. So without any delay, let's move on to the migraine. What is migraine? Migraine is an simple form, if you take it as, is an pain in the head. Okay, where it is, for some people it is in the whole head, for some people it is in the half head, for some people it is in the left side or it is in the right side, for some people it will be on the both sides, for some people it is behind the ears, for some people it will be on the top of the head, for some people it will be on the back of the head. So these are the types of headache. Types of migraine. The places, location, if you ask for. Next is how the patient presents. Means what is the sensation? We call it as a medical language. We call it as sensation. But for according to you, how the patient says, how the pain will be. Pain will be like some little hammers have been hitting on the head, or there is only aching pain, means only pain in the head. For some there will be a large cloud on their head. For some people it will be like very congestive feeling, means something is been in their head and it's been heavy for them, like that. For some people will be like off head, it will be paining, off head it is not paining. For some people it will be like very they are feeling so much of heat inside them and there is also pain in the head. For some people it will be like eye symptoms will be involved. For some people sinus will be involved. For some people nausea will be involved. It's not kind of common that everyone should have every kind of symptoms. Okay, it depends on them how they are going to take it, how they are going to present to us. So as a doctor we should not ask an leading question for them. We should just leave the patient to just say what they have been facing. These are the locations and the sensation and the symptoms of the migraine. Moving on to the why this is been happening. What is the cause? For some people it's unknown, for some people it's genetic, for some people it's stressful work, for some people they are not happy with their work or their married life or their family life, any kind of thing. For some people it will be like loss of sleep, or some people it will be sedentary life. For some people because of junk food eating or not maintaining a healthy lifestyle, like that. Okay, it depends on different causes. You cannot say that you got migraine for this cause only. So it has different causes. Okay, what you can do, natural remedies, what you can do is, first thing is that you should stop doing the things hurriedly, fastly. Okay, when you wake up in the morning you should drink your water by sitting down, taking sip by sip, not standing drinking on one go, like that. Eating also, so many people nowadays have been eating their food in so much of hurry burry. They stand here, they go there, they eat there, like that. No, you should not do that. Okay, next one is calmness. You have so much of anger issues and that anger issues have been showing up as a migraine also. Some people will be unable to express their emotions, means sensitive people, when someone scolds them they get angry, but they does not talk out, they just cry. After that, because of suppressed emotion, the anger which is suppressed inside them starts as a migraine, like that. Whatever you feel, there is no need to shout, just say your opinion and everything will be solved. Of course it's very difficult task, but little bit of changes can make your health a little bit better. Okay, now this is one. Another one is lie down whenever you feel like your headache is been triggering up. Lie down, just close your eyes, take the breath in, leave it out, do it for 10 things and your headache will be gone. Okay, and next one is that drink water. Okay, drinking water also kinds of reduces the headache. Next one is for some people who has migraine with nausea, means vomiting sensation or vomiting kind of thing, go with elaichi. Take 1 or 2 elaichi, just chew it, and you can just kind of spit it out after some time, or you can just swallow it also. Elaichi can really kind of reduces this migraine symptoms and the nausea symptoms also, or the indigestion or any kind of erectations or any kind of acidity problem with migraine. This will be also kind of cured with the help of elaichi. But hydration is very important. Moving on, these are the home remedies. Moving on to the summer migraine, what you can do is that after 10, better don't go under the sun. If you're working under the sun, it's better to wear a hat or some umbrella like that and everything. And hydration is important, and better to work in a very cool place or the place where it is not directly exposed to the sun, and drink water and take coconut water, watermelon, and also kind of go with something which is easily soluble, like don't eat much of masala foods or non-veg oily foods like that. Better go with simple diet. Okay, whoever who is trying to lose a weight, summer is best for them. So if you're going to walk or if you're going to gym, everything should be done before 7 o'clock in the morning, after 6 o'clock in the evening, like that. Okay, moving on to the migraine in the homeopathic aspect. Why migraine is important in the homeopathic aspect? We get a patient in our OPD like complaining like, doctor, I am taking the medicine for migraine from 7 years, 8 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. And some old people also even say that I got it when I was 10 years old. I don't know how many years have been passed that I'm used to it. It has become my daily routine kind of thing that I doesn't even remember, doctor, when how it has become like, okay, it is also common for me, like that much kind of fear or the hopelessness which they had been expressing. But whenever they come to homeopathic treatment, of course time is needed. I cannot say that I'll be curing your migraine within 1 hour, 2 hour, or within a week. No, of course migraine should be removed from the root cause, so we also need some time, because we should remove it from the root cause. If not, it is going to come back to you. Okay, then how much time do you need as a homeopathic doctor to cure the migraine? Whatever may be the severity of the migraine, from 20 years, 40 years, 60 years, whatever the patient may say. Maximum is 1 year, minimum is 3 months. We are really kind of going to help you out, guys. I promise you with 100% guarantee that it will be cured. I'm not saying that the migraine is going to go away right now and next year at the same time it's going to come. No, that is not a cure. The cure which I am talking is that you will forget you had a migraine. That kind of guarantee I can give you. For some people, when they eat ice cream, they get this migraine. And for some people, when they eat some cauliflower, gobi, any kind of thing, they get this kind of migraine. For some people, when they are exposed to the sun, they get this kind of migraine. For some people, when they skip the lunch, dinner, or any kind of thing, they get migraine. They repeatedly say that this is my triggering cause, or this is the thing which I do, I get the migraine. So they will be trying to avoid it, or when they cannot avoid it, they just go with the flow. For some people it will be like, doctor, I did not sleep well, I was watching a movie and I get an headache. For some people, which they watch the screen for too much of hours, they get headache, like that. For some people, when they cry, they get headache. Any kind of thing it may be there, but we are going to make you guys forget about it. Okay, if there is anyone who has taken homeopathic treatment for any kind of disease, not only for migraine, for any kind of disease, you can just ask them how it feels after taking homeopathic medicine, because only the patient can explain you how it feels. Before you feel better, go and ask someone. If you are not going to ask also, you are ready to take homeopathic treatment, just close your eyes, just relax. As you believe in the God, just relax and sit. Of course, it's going to act up by itself. Okay, now we'll be talking about one of the most used homeopathic medicine for the treatment of migraine, that is natramur. What is natramur according to you guys? Natramur is an salt. The salt, if you call salt, what doctor? The salt which we are using in the kitchen. Of course, you can just take it as like that. Okay. So natramur is an salt. Okay. When the sodium level kind of decreases, this kind of triggers happen. And what natramur can really do to an patient to improve their migraine, and who all can take this, and what are the symptoms, what are the cause involvement, and what are the things which you should be really kind of knowing about it. If you are just a patient and you are just curious about homeopathic treatment and you are just watching this video for that, of course you will also be interested, because whatever medicine which you are taking, you should know how it acts on your body, or why the doctor is giving that medicine only for you. Okay, it's better to know, because homeopathy is such an magic, is such an wonderful system of medicine that when you start getting to know, you cannot go back, like that. Okay, the first thing is that natramur is given for the patient who get headache when they are exposed to the sun. Okay, which type of sun? After 10 o'clock in the morning and before 10 o'clock in the evening. Whoever patient who is suffering with the headache, they can really kind of take this medicine. Why, doctor? Because it has been proven that when you give that kind of treatment. When the patient is really kind of seeing this peculiar symptom, then you can really kind of help out that person. And natrum use is mainly preferably given for the girls, especially for school going girls, women's. And if you ask why there is no need of taking boys, there is no need of taking natramur. No, you can take, but preferably for females, school going girls. Okay, next one is they have this peculiar symptom which they say that little hammers have been eating on my head. That kind of pain or that kind of sensation I'm facing. This is not said by everyone. This is only said by natramur people. They mention that there is a little hammer. If they does not know, they just say that something little things is been hitting. Means there is thousands of hammers which is hitting on the head, not one hammer which is hitting on their head. Thousands of little hammer which is hitting on their head. This is the sensation which they give when they have their headache. So if you observe this kind of point, you can just go with natramur. Next one is the patient may also present, I forgot to say this when I was saying that for females during periods or before periods, when they get this migraine symptom, the migraine is been triggering up for them, then also you can think of natramur. Okay, how the periods will be scanty. Then what are the other symptoms? Even the patient may have this kind of giddiness, or they even feel so much of weak, and they will be like, okay, I cannot do anything. And this patient also tries to weep. Weep means tries to cry during this kind of changes. And whoever is having an hormonal imbalance, means they are suffering with any kind of PCOD or thyroid issues or any kind of hormonal imbalance, and they are having this kind of migraine, then also you can think of natramur. Okay, natramur is such a wonderful remedy. I had given for plenty. You can give it in a biochemic form, or you can give it in an potency form, any kind of thing, but the right way of prescription is been very important. And if you're a doctor or you are learning the homeopathy, if you ask me how we should be giving natramur, first select an constitutional remedy, and constitutional remedy is coming as natramur. Then select natramur and observe the severity of symptoms. The symptoms have been for an longer days, then go with 200 or 1 m. If it is in a very short time, now only it has been from 1 month, 2 months it has been happened, then go with 6x or 30. What is the repetition? 200 means weekly repetition, 30 means daily repetition, 1 m means monthly repetition. Okay, 1 m you can also give it as 15 days repetition also. 6x means 3 times a day. Okay, this is one of the dosage and repetition also. Then if you ask me, another peculiar most used homeopathic medicine for the migraine, belladonna. In my headache or migraine videos, I had plenty of times I had already said you guys that belladonna for headache or migraine, and how the pain is there. This also has one of the peculiar pain like that of natremure. Natremure had this kind of little hammer he's been hitting on the head, but belladonna has this kind of peculiar symptom, that is they present like sudden in onset, and when the headache goes, it's also sudden and violent. The patient will be fine, suddenly they get headache and it's very violent, very so much pain, but it is not like that in that kind of natremure. So think about it. And the eyes also get red, and there is so much of paining headache, and the headache most probably it will be on right side or the whole head or on the top of the head also, but you should be able to distinguish. And during the summer also belladonna headache happens. For belladonna, what you should do is after giving the medication, just ask them to relax for 5 minutes. If they are in office, they are getting this headache and they cannot relax, ask them to just close their eyes, sit in one place, that's all. Okay, that will make them relax, and the headache which got suddenly will be also gone suddenly. This is one of the peculiarities of the belladonna. If you ask for the potency and repetition, if it is acute form, then give it in a 30. If it is in a very chronic form, give it in 200 potency. There is no need of going for 1m. Only 200 is the last potency. Better be with 30 only. If 30 is not been progressing, then just go with 200. 30 once a day, 200 15 days once, that's all. You can also take help of natremure when you are giving belladonna. Both acts wonders when they are given accordingly, or if you are going for single practice, just go with belladonna also. It is also going to work out for you. Next one is Naxomica. Why I am taking Naxomica? I have plenty of other migraine homeopathic remedies also, but when we are talking about migraine is also associated with the gastric complaints. So when you are thinking of when you are thinking of Naxomica, the gastric complaints also accompany. I had already said you guys that migraine, for some people it comes with the nausea or the gastric complaints or the erections, or because they did not have this kind of food and the migraine started. So this kind of triggers will be there. Naxomica is also given in those patients who is suffering with migraine who is workaholic, means they are working almost 18 to 19 20 hours a day, even without any kind of single rest. They are very stressful, they are very tensioned, they are very workaholic, and they are not taking enough rest for themselves. They are not talking with others, they are not going out for a walk, they are not taking any kind of fresh air, they are not eating their meals properly. They just kind of focus on their work and they does not want anything, means they forget about their family, they forget about their friends, everything. One day it will be fine, 2 days it will be fine, but third day, of course, he cannot be fine. In the younger days it will be okay, but in the older days, of course, he will be unable to. The patient comes after so much of years of suffering with the migraine, because that kind of pain cannot also stop them working when they are having so much of energy, and they will be into so much of smoking, drinking alcohol, everything, because they are not eating the meals properly. And because of this also the migraine gets triggered. So you should be able to rule out what is the cause. And the patient is having migraine with nausea or migraine with indigestion, migraine with acidity, migraine with uh, bad effects of tea, coffee, alcohol, any kind of thing, then also you can think of Noxomica. If you ask for the potency and repetition, 30, 200, 1m, 10m, also you can think of. Okay, why? Because Noxomica is safe. It does not give any kind of aggravation even when it is given in the form of higher potencies also. If you ask me, don't go with 30, go with directly 200. If you are giving repeatedly morning, afternoon, night, and the symptoms are more, then go with the 30. If the symptom is very less, go with 200, or you can also go with 1m, or you can also go with 10m. Okay, better not go with 10m directly. In the later stage, when you are ending up the case, then you can go with 10m. Okay, if you ask me a kind of suggestion from my side, I prefer all three remedies not given in one patient. You should just rule out how you can kind of going to give it. If you ask only 3 remedies for migraine, no, there are been 100 remedies for the migraine. There are so much of constitutional medicines. What I am saying is that disease oriented medicines, that's all. If you want a detailed video about migraine, just go and search in my channel playlist migraine. You'll find I'd explain all the medicines which are indicated for migraine with their symptoms, peculiar symptoms, how it is indicated, and what are the things you should be looking out. 1 and 2 only symptoms, not a very large kind of symptoms. Okay, if you want to look about it, you can just go with that flow. This was my video about migraine with some few home remedies and homeopathic treatment. Myself Dr. Megha from Homeopathic Clinic. I am a practitioner of homeopathy from 5 years. Please to like and subscribe, and don't forget to press on the bell icon so that whenever I put a new video, you will be notified. If you have any kind of suggestion for me about your favorite disease or the disease which you want to know about homeopathic treatment, you can just comment on the comment section. I'll be looking on to that. Okay, then I'll be ending this video. I hope I was able to convey my way of understanding the homeopathy and migraine. So please do comment on the comment section that you got it, or what is the problem which is been troubling you between me and homeopathy. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a good life, fantastic life. All your wish come true. Bye bye.